let's take a look at the kickstand deadlift. The kickstand deadlift is a variation of the Romanian deadlift in which we have a little bit of a bend in the knees, but we don't add to the bend in the knees. A Romanian deadlift or a kickstand deadlift, all of these exercises are about learning to hinge at the hips, engaging the glutes and the hamstrings as the prime movers through the exercise. So that's what we're going to look at today. The beauty of the kickstand deadlift is actually that because we're on a single leg and using the opposite foot for balance, we can really hammer one hamstring at a time, one leg at a time, because most of us are asymmetrical. So unilateral work or single-sided leg work is incredibly important. So I'm going to have Janelle first face the camera actually, so that you guys can see our basic setup. So she's starting with her feet hip width and parallel. Toes can turn in just a little bit more. And then what I'm going to have her do is bring her left foot back and place just those toes on the ground. Yep. Now, the back leg is going to be straight. The front leg is going to have a little bit of a knee bend. We can do this unloaded, or we can do it with a dumbbell or a kettlebell or a pair of kettlebells, whatever you want to hang on to. And as Janelle goes through this deadlift, the main thing that should happen is that her butt goes back as her upper body travels forward as a single unit. If you're struggling with this, please go back to the PBC Good Morning video in which we cover how to learn to hinge and maintain spinal stability. So let's go ahead and do this. Abs stay engaged, butt goes back, and then we have to come back up. So Janelle made a common error, and I'm going to show you guys this in a second when I have her turn 90 degrees so you can see the side view of hinging part of the way and then rounding her back the rest of the way. One thing that's going to help you is creating a little bit of tension. Imagine there's a spot. It's basically where your sports bra connects to your back. If there's a little bit of tension, I want you to pull your shoulders towards that spot. And let's go again. Good. I'll have you do 2 more on this side, and then we'll switch sides and switch angles. Great. As you go through kickstand deadlifts or RDLs, all of the work should be in the glutes and the legs, not in the low back. If you're feeling things in the low back, let's talk about it. Let's figure that one out. Great. And then we'll go ahead and rotate 90 degrees, and then left foot will stay forward, the right foot's going to come back. And again, I'll have Janelle focus on pushing her butt back as her chest comes forward, keeping alignment from ear to shoulder to hip. Great. And the same error showed up on this side, which is that she went just far enough that this tissue started to round, which meant that she was going to feel this in her low back. What we're trying to do, if you imagine you have a tail, you're trying to lift your tail as high to the ceiling as you can go. Trying to really pull the butt cheeks up and away from the floor. Much better. Good. I'll have you do 3 more, Janelle, just like that. This is another good one, guys. Have someone watch you or take a video and keep an eye on this spot right here. If this changes shape, if this rounds, it means that that muscle is doing more of the work and it's less in the glutes and less in the hamstrings. It matters, 1, because I want your low back to feel good, and 2, because this is about the glutes and the hamstrings, not about using a different muscle. And relax. That is our kickstand deadlift.